Hello and welcome to episode 8 of series 1 of Master League Story Mode. Wow! I've just about recovered from the emotional stress and excitement of the last episode, so I don't know if you managed to catch it as well, but we got through the transfer window, deadline day, huddled around a fax machine, waiting for the information about who we're going to sign to slowly come out of that decades-too-old machine that they're still using as far as I'm aware. That was exciting. We got Bakkali and Oulare, two 19-year-old Belgians who are really going to light up the championship, we hope. So that was the first part of the episode, which was, exciting, definitely. The second part of the episode really put a lot of pressure on my heart as we came back from 2 goals down to beat Derby County 3-2 in our first round FA Cup battle, and a battle it was. But with that out of the way, we've got Derby County again. Yes, in the league. We're back at Derby. Well, we're not at Derby. We're back at Ewood Park. And we've got Derby visiting, who are, I'm sure, going to be hoping to make up for their heartache in the Cup. And they have got a good squad. As they prove, they can keep the ball well. So it's not going to be an easy game. But let's get straight into it. Ah, yes, but before we do, just thought I'd mention, I've decided that I'm only going to go with the shorter 15-minute or less episodes, with just one game in them. There's a little thing called YouTube Analytics, which tells me that even the people who have kindly subscribed, and thank you so much to all of you who have, a lot of you aren't even making it all the way through, so it makes me think, why do a longer one? So what I might be able to do is do more a week as well. So I'm going to do a little poll. So let me know if you prefer 2 30-minute episodes a week, or maybe 3 15-minute episodes a week, or maybe even more than that. So let me know what you'd prefer, and I will strive to do that for you. And there he is, Mighty Mouse, the Belgian super midget, Bakkali. Look at him being towered over by whatever Derby player that is. Is that Ryan Shotton? It might be. I don't know. These faces are pretty poor. But what he lacks in stature, he definitely makes up for in fleetness of foot and incisive running. So I can't wait to play with him again. I've only had one game with him so far, and he was electric. So let's see how we're doing in the game. Wow, we're looking good. Got some players on good form here. Look at that. Coming in on a high after battling back from 2 goals down. Clinton and G didn't have a great game. He worked hard, and I can see why he's on a blue. But Rhodes, who scored an unbelievable 30-yard pile driver, and Bakkali, who was busy snapping at the heels of the defenders, putting pressure on, dribbling in and out of them, and Veretout, Evans and Guthrie had a good performance in central midfield. As I mentioned though, Derby County no pushovers, and they didn't prove to be in the game, and I'm sure they won't prove to be today. They've got a great midfield trio of Butterfield, Johnson and Will Hughes, and their front three are also pretty strong. Darren Bent, much like Jordan Rhodes, is a born goal scorer, a fox in the box, so we need to be careful of him. Ince and Vyman both add a level of trickery and pace down the wings, so we're playing similar formations, but Derby definitely are a possession team. So we're going to have to try and keep it strong, keep it solid at the back, and then break quickly when we get the opportunity. Okay, so here we go. We're at Ewood Park. Team spirit is really shooting up at the moment, especially after clawing back a 2-goal deficit in our last game. Form is looking good from most of our players, so we can really expect a tough game here, but we should have the quality and the form to win out. There's Darren Bent. He almost scored a beauty in the last game. Okay, and we're off. Oh, it's just loose pass already. That's no good. And it will be difficult for us to get the ball back because Derby very good at keeping possession. Warnock was a real danger man actually in the last game. Well played by Spur. Strong defending. Evans into Veretout. He's got a bit of space to run into here. The ball's on over the top to Rhodes. There's a great ball over. Oh, well cut out though by the Derby defender. Veretout nicks it back in midfield. Can he launch the break here? Rhodes is 3 through the middle. Gets ahead of the defender. Oh, it's another great challenge there by the Derby County defender. Rhodes could have done better there. Maybe had to pull the trigger early. He tried to get his body across the defender. Safe play there by Spur. Into Veretout, who's getting a lot of possession early on here. Ball into NG. Back to... Oh, NG, the ball not good enough. It's a great ball over to Vyman. He finds himself in space. Evans scrambling to get back. Cuts back inside. Easy ball into Johnson. Good block by Hanley. Bakkali with his first touch of the game, lays it off to Evans. Evans inside to Veretout. Glides past Butterfield there. He's got Rhodes inside him. Great touch inside by Rhodes. The curling shot off the post. Oh, not a bad start there from Rhodes, who is on a red. And with 80 plus finishing, I can't remember the exact stat, get him in that position and he's going to really trouble any keeper. Veretout again. Great play. Evans, as he does, just ships it off there. Looks for the ball over to Bakkali. It's on. Into Rhodes. Oh, falls to Veretout. First time shot into the defender. Goes for the overhead kick. Guthrie ships it out to Spur. Finds himself in a little bit of space. Into Bakkali. Oh, he can't get ahead of Shotton. Guthrie, great play. The ball's on there to Rhodes. Little chip over the keeper. Doesn't get there. Oh, his touch lets him down. Ball into Ng from Guthrie. Not good enough. Oh, Jordan. That was a clear-cut chance there for Jordan Rhodes, and he doesn't miss many of them. That's a poor challenge from Hanley. He thought he could get there, he couldn't. Ince gets away. It's almost certainly a yellow. Surely nothing more. No, it's a yellow card for Hanley. He's not happy. Don't know why he's complaining there. That was an assault. Rhodes gets it away. He's got Bakkali out on the right here. Can he release the speed merchant? Clinton Ng. Ng. Oh, straight at the keeper. But Veretout again in strongly. Does he manage to win the ball back? No, he doesn't. But he's really putting himself about the lightweight French player. He's not exactly known as a destroyer in midfield, but today he is proving to be that player. Oh, but he's slid in a little bit too harsh there. Veretout really going all out today. Blackburn operating the geezer press. The Tim Sherwood all-out defence, high-pressure tactic. It's very similar to the Gegenpress, Klopp's favoured tactical approach. But the geezer press is more of a London version. Seems to be working here. It does mean that Veretout can very rarely last the match because he is the head of the geezer press. Oh dear, the ball into Butterfield's really nice. That's an incredible finish. Great goal there from Derby. Really caught us napping. We've had the lion's share of possession, but somehow Butterfield able to pull out a worldie there from what looked to be a not particularly dangerous position. Steele's a bit disappointed there. He hasn't had much to do in this game, but when called into action, he was not equal to a real finish, real great finish. Bent found a bit of space. Ball into Butterfield's good, but he didn't look to be in a very dangerous position there. Questions on Steele, the keeper, but it was a good finish. That's disappointing. We were doing really well. We've had the chances here, and it's going to be half-time before we get a chance to really fight back by the looks of it. Shit. Well, that's a shame. I think the stats will probably tell us that we were in control of that game. Well, no, I mean, we had a lot less possession, but we did have more shots. We expected that, really. As I said, Derby County are a possession team. I mean, we had 3 good shots on target. We were unable to make any of them count, but still. Not a bad half. It's a shame to go in a goal down, though. Right, we need to come out here with a goal early. We need to get back into this. We cannot be losing at home. Not with our new signings. We're pushing for promotion this year. Automatic promotion is, I think, well within our grasp. Bakkali not seen much of the ball in this game so far. Looks to stretch his legs a bit. Oh, the ball to Spurs just too hard there. Hanley ahead of Bent, gets his head on it well, falls to Veretout. Sees space to run into. The ball's onto Ng through the middle. Gets away from his man, Clinton Ng. Ah, he couldn't finish it. Hanley, who's been solid in defence this game. Oh, it's off the post. Don't really want Evans spraying those balls out as well because he doesn't have to... Oh, it's fallen to Bakkali there. Little trick to get away from Butterfield. He's got the pace to beat him down the line. Dummy's back in. The ball into Ng on the far post. Falls to Henley. Tries to slip it through to Ng, but the craft isn't quite there from the right back. Duffy stops Ince in his tracks. Good ball into Ng. Back to Veretout. Veretout! Jordan Veretout! That's a great goal. Well worked there from Blackburn. Started with a brilliant tackle from Duffy to stop the break of Ince. Good ball from Guthrie there to find Ng. Little slip ball behind the defence. Who actually, he did pretty well. The 1-2 from Ng. He's always got the pace around the back. The ball was onto Rhodes, the early ball, but Veretout coming in with the late run. The cut back from Ng. And it's a great finish through the legs of the defender by the looks of it. Veretout on the score sheet again. Yeah, through the legs of the defender. Always going to leave the goalkeeper unsighted. And that's a great goal. And we're back in it. Come on, Blackburn. So off goes Veretout on for Taylor. He's had a great game. He's just scored, but he's just not got the fitness to last a whole game at the moment. This is Bakkali's first opportunity. Playing in the hole behind the striker. Let's see what he can do. He should be good. You'd expect him to be a decent player in that position. Guthrie, well played. Oh, he couldn't quite get it back from Ince. Oh, Hanley in strongly there. Good ball to Ng. Inside to Guthrie. The ball's onto Rhodes. It's a great tackle from Derby there. Oh, but he's nicks it away. Ball into Taylor. Oh, he can't quite get there. 7 minutes left in the match. It's coming down to the end. The death throes of this game. This isn't looking good here. The ball inside is on. There it is, Hughes. Oh, he's hit the post. Unbelievable. Oh, my life flashed before my eyes there. I thought that was 2-1. It's all or nothing here. Let's see if we can get the knockdown to Rhodes from Oulare, the big man. Oh, and G nicks it away. Can you get the ball into Oulare? Can he get in a good position? That's not a great ball. Fallen to Ng. Oh, he's hit it first time on his left. Optimistic play there from the right-footed, not particularly gifted finisher, but there's a chance there at the end of the game. Oulare couldn't get there. The cross was lacking. To Oulare. Bakkali out to Taylor. He's got space to whip in a ball here. Oh, it's gone over the head of Rhodes, which is not what we wanted. Oh, Oulare couldn't get the ball away. Hanley rises well. Falls to Taylor. Spur outside him. Great run from Spur. Whips in an early cross. There's no one in there. Rhodes desperately trying to get the ball back here, and that's 1-1. That's a shame. It was a good game. Great game. Chances at either end. We had our chances to win it early on. We had 2 or 3 chances. Derby were well within their rights to win it right at the death, with Hughes hitting the post. But it was a good match. As I expected, they had the more possession. We had the chances. I think we had the quality overall, but Derby, a tight side to play against. It's unfortunate we didn't get the win, but I'll take that. I'll take the point, and I'm sure Tim will too. Man of the match performance again from Veretout, who scored a good goal. Bakkali disappointing in this game after an electric debut. Pulling off only the 5 here. He didn't really manage to do much. It's disappointing. And G had a decent game, actually. Rhodes missed his chance. It's a big chance with the chip over the keeper. So it's 1-1. Where does that see us? So still in third. That's fine. 3 draws is a shame at this point of the season, especially considering we're scoring a lot of goals, which maybe suggests that defensively we're lacking slightly. Burnley and Hull City. Burnley are fierce rivals. That is going to be a huge game. Top of the table clash when that derby comes around. Hull City as well are a really strong side in the Championship. But, those I think are the 2 teams we're going to have to beat this year to have any chance of automatic promotion, which is what we really, really need, or really want anyway. So there we go. Our team spirit up to 71. We're creeping up. It's pretty important. Jordan Rhodes still top of the goal ranking with 6 goals in the league. He's been playing really well. Our next match is against Huddersfield, again at home. We really need a win there to keep the momentum that we had up from the FA Cup. And we've just, it's a shame to let that momentum subside slightly, but, we'll see how we can do. And that's all we have time for today. So thanks for joining me. In the next episode, it might be on Friday. I might do a Wednesday one. Who knows? As I said at the beginning, let me know in the poll what sort of length episodes you'd prefer, and I will endeavour to do that for you. So apart from following me on Twitter, and giving this video a like if you enjoyed this series and enjoyed this episode in particular, and then subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And other than that, I will see you in a bit.